1. The pain that feels eternal. Have you ever loved someone so deeply, that every heartbeat whispered their name, every thought drifted to them, only to realize that they do not feel the same? That the one who resides in your soul, the one you imagine in every sunrise and every quiet night, does not hold even a shadow of your love in return? If you have, you know the ache. The ache is heavy, unrelenting, almost physical. It sits in your chest, in your throat, in your hands. You carry it like a secret stone no one else can see. Rumi said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." And perhaps this pain, as unbearable as it feels, is not punishment. It is teaching. It is awakening. Because when someone we love doesn't love us back, it is not always about our worth. Often, it is about the rhythm of their soul, the timing of life, the patterns of human hearts that cannot meet, at least not yet. 2. Why it happens, the psychology behind unrequited love. Unrequited love is not random. It has roots in the intricate wiring of human psychology. Let us look deeper. A. Attachment styles. Attachment is the invisible thread that ties us to others. Psychologists tell us. Some people have secure attachment, they can love fully, give fully. Others have avoidant or anxious attachment, they may love, but not in ways that align with us. When our heart craves closeness, but the other person's attachment style cannot match it, love feels denied. It is not failure. It is a misalignment of souls. B. Fear of intimacy. Often, those we desire most are not capable of returning the depth of love we offer. Why? Because intimacy terrifies them. Their past wounds, their unhealed scars, their fear of vulnerability, all prevent them from fully meeting our heart. C. Idealization and projection. Sometimes, the person we love is less real than the image in our mind. We project our hopes, dreams, and ideals onto them, imagining a love that may never exist. The more we build them in our imagination, the more painful the reality becomes. D. Timing and life circumstances. Life is fragile, fleeting, unpredictable. The universe may simply have a different plan. Perhaps the right person comes at the wrong time. Perhaps hearts meet but cannot connect, and that is not a failure. It is just life. E. Self-worth and internalized beliefs. Sometimes, we fear rejection because deep inside, we already question our own worth. We crave love from those who we subconsciously believe are above us, beyond us, or unreachable. This dynamic can unconsciously set us up to love where love cannot flow freely. Psychology teaches us that unrequited love is less about the other person and more about the dance between desire, self-perception, and timing. 3. The philosophy of unreturned love. Let us pause and reflect. Why does the universe allow us to suffer this? Why must the heart burn for what it cannot hold? The poets have answers. Rumi whispers, "Don't get lost in your pain. Know that one day your pain will become your cure." Khalil Gibran teaches, "Ever has it been that love knows not its own depth until the hour of separation." Hafiz reminds us, "The words you speak become the house you live in, and sometimes the heart you build is stronger in its absence." Unreturned love teaches us the paradox of human existence: to truly love is to risk pain. To love deeply is to accept impermanence. And in this acceptance, we grow. It is like a river, it may not return to the ocean it came from, yet it carves valleys, nourishes forests, and sustains life along its path. 4. The human heart, why it hurts so much. The heart feels unrequited love so profoundly because it seeks connection, not just passion, but understanding, recognition, and alignment. When this is denied, we feel rejection, as if a part of us is invalidated. We feel loneliness, as if no one could ever see or meet us in our entirety. We feel confusion, asking, "Why me? What did I do wrong?" The heart remembers every tiny moment, the smile, the shared silence, the imaginary promises that never existed. Memory magnifies absence. The mind exaggerates loss. Emotion gives it weight. And yet, this pain is proof that your heart is alive, vast, capable of beauty beyond measure. 5. Beautiful examples from life. The child who loves a parent endlessly, yet that love is never fully returned because the parent is flawed or distant. The poet who loves a muse, pouring words into empty air, yet their inspiration remains unattainable. The friend who sacrifices for another, hoping for reciprocal care, yet receives silence. Even in these moments, love leaves a trace. It teaches empathy, resilience, patience, and depth of feeling. It is like tending a garden where some seeds never bloom. Even if flowers do not appear, the soil is enriched, the gardener grows, and the act of caring changes the world quietly. 6. How to transform this pain. Now comes the turning point, the moment where despair can give way to awakening. A. Acknowledge your emotions. Do not deny. Do not pretend. Cry, write, speak, sit with your own heart. Pain, when witnessed, loses some of its power. B. Separate self-worth from their response. Your value is intrinsic. Their inability to love you does not reduce it. C. Observe without attachment. Philosophically, the Buddha teaches, attachment brings suffering. You may feel, deeply, but allow the love to exist without demanding reciprocity. Observe it, honor it, and release it. D. Turn inward. Unreturned love can be a doorway to self-love, self-discovery, and spiritual growth. Ask yourself, what am I learning about my own heart? About desire, boundaries, patience, and compassion. E. Embrace impermanence. All love, all pain, all life is fleeting. This moment, though fiery, will soften. The river flows, the wound heals, the heart grows. F. Keep loving, wisely. Love is not meant to be hoarded. To continue loving, not blindly, but consciously, is the triumph of courage over fear. 7. The poetry of moving on. Imagine your heart as a vast library. Each love, each heartbreak, is a book. Some books are read completely, some left unfinished. Yet every story teaches, illuminates, and leaves you richer. Rumi whispers, let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It will not lead you astray. Sometimes, the person we love is not meant to stay in our story. Perhaps their love was a lesson, a reflection, a mirror showing what our soul seeks. Perhaps the universe is saving our deepest connection for someone who can meet us fully. 8. Advice for the heartbroken. 1. Feel fully, but do not dwell eternally. 2. Write your heart on paper, a letter you do not send, a journal you pour into. 3. Seek beauty in the ordinary, sunsets, music, walks, laughter. Let life remind you of your own richness. 4. Love yourself as fiercely as you love them, your heart deserves reciprocity, from within first. 5. Trust timing, hearts align in ways beyond understanding. What is lost may be preparation for what is meant. 9. Closing philosophical reflection. Unreturned love is the universe's way of teaching us depth. The heart that aches now will, in time, expand beyond the narrow desire for one soul. Pain transforms into wisdom. Loss transforms into courage. Yearning transforms into compassion. Khalil Gibran said, let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heavens dance between you. Sometimes the space is the gift. Sometimes absence is the teacher. Sometimes the person who cannot love you is not the end of love, but the beginning of a greater journey, the journey of truly seeing yourself. 10. Final heart-to-heart whisper. If you are sitting here, listening, feeling the weight of unreturned love, know this, your heart is vast, and capable of infinite depth. The love you gave was not wasted. Every tear, every sleepless night, every whispered name in your mind, these were not failures. These were echoes of your courage, your capacity, your humanity. And one day, when the heart you were seeking comes into alignment, or when you finally see your own heart reflected back at you, you will realize, the weight, the pain, the longing, all of it was preparing you for the love you were always meant to receive. Ending quote. Love what you have. Let go of what you do not. And trust that the heart that remains open will never be empty. Inspired by Rumi.